Outsiders from China's draft, to be honest, because this Phantom Assassin, as a hero, I feel like it's very slow compared to, like, I don't, even though Ursa is also a Battle Fury carrier, he comes online much faster because he threatens Roshan kill. He wants to take a fight as well relatively early on.
Glimpse, but a dual breath coming through, and it looks as though this Disruptor is going to be given up for first blood, and it will go the way of Erica. That slow starting PA getting a little bit of a boost to start.
Here we go. So, buying some tangos and might have enough to buy a full Blightstone immediately after they pick up 2 runes. FY with the tips. Okay.
Damn, starting it off quick. Early tip. Anything on his... I'm just looking at his cosmetics. Gotta always see if he's got another glitched item. Don't really see him on the clockwork too much when you think about him in your mind. So, let's see. Bounty runes. 3. Oh, actually getting pushed away from that one in their own jungle.
Erica, can he pick it up? Yes, he can.
He gets it, so it will be 3. So 3 bounty runes for Vici. That's going to put Yang and Erica in a good spot with that full Blightstone, like you said, picked up by Erica. Not on the Wraith King. I feel like there was a point in time where Erica only played Wraith King.
Yeah, and I mean, whenever I see some of these players, I see Erica, like, of course, the first one is gonna, like, fly, Morphling, Erica, Wraith King. Yeah, this lane, like, the way it started on the top should be much more difficult, considering that they gave Erica first blood, they gave him 3 bounty runes, so he's off to a really good start. Usually not a fan of Orb of Corrosion, but if you have such a great start, I don't mind it too much. We've seen time and time again, if you buy Orb of Corrosion, you lose your lane, then your Battle Fury timing is very delayed. Mid lane, Setsu putting some extra pressure on Ember Spirit, starting with Dragon Tail. Chosen One needs to be careful, still far away from his bottle.
Yeah, Setsu stunned him under the tower, and he took like 4 tower shots immediately. So it's put him in this weird position where I don't know if he really wants to play aggressive before the bottle, but standing forward, you might just pay with your life. I think fortunate for him, it was Dragon Blood level 2. Otherwise, there would be a lot of damage coming through onto this Ember.
Setsu starting with the Bracer, puts a point of Dragon Blood. Every single time he gets close with Ember, gets hit at least once. Looking for Dragon Tail as well. Seems like Chosen One will be able to farm his bottle eventually underneath the tower. But Setsu doing a very good job in terms of denies. Already 4 denies on Dragon Knight. This is also minded Ember Spirit into Dragon Knight pick. Outsiders from China did have last pick this time around.
So we'll see how this goes for Vici, as they're already up in CS on all 3 lanes, which has been the case with Outsiders from China. Vici, you know, they ended up losing to LGD in their most recent matchup. It wasn't exactly what they would have liked, but it feels like they'll be back on the winning board if they do get the typical result against Outsiders from China with the odds that were shown. I mean, this has been a team that's struggled and has had a hard time even coming out of just the laning phase. So Vici, if they take advantage of that, should be in a good spot come 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's very, I would say, tempo-oriented lineup on Vici Gaming. They can play with other 4 heroes while Phantom Assassin is farming up Battle Fury into Deso or a BKB, whatever he decides to go for. Then it opens up to Roche. It also gives you more tower presence. Dragon Knight, Jakiro. Like Jakiro, sure. Liquid Fire level 1. Not sure if he wants to put more points in it. We'll see. But yeah, you still have decent amount of tower damage, so you can put the pressure on.
Just see Yang's webcam come up. He's always got a smile on his face, like a little bit of a smirk.
Yeah.
It's like he hasn't died yet, so the dead Yang strats haven't come into play, but he's happy about that. He's just throwing on some aggression.
Wasn't Yang the guy that retired for like a week or something?
It was so. There's been a lot of Chinese Dota players that have done that.
I think
Fade did that as well, I believe, coming out of like Epicenter. He was just like, I'm gonna retire. 3 days later, he was like, I'm back, guys.
Maybe I mixed it up. Maybe I mixed up Fade with Yang.
And they've all done it at some point. I'm pretty sure Yang retired as well, because then he went to the 5 position because he was playing off lane originally. So, charge on to Setsu. We'll see if he commits to that. Yeah, that'll stop. In the Roche pit. They have sent Cold Bird out of this lane 2 or 3 times already.
He does have a
He's
TP
6
available.
CS.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Erika has more denies than he has CS.
Oh.
And sitting at 24 on this Phantom Assassin. This top lane is done so. If he shows up, Jakiro puts a point in Ice Pad just to be able to stun him so he can't TP out. He's just dead.
Cry trying to get the kill on a FY, but Cogs pushed him, so FY got some space. Don't have Glimpse. That was used onto the Primal Beast. That'll bring FY over towards mid, where there is that Water Rune available.
Dragonite doesn't have a bottle, so FY will pick it up.
Does he come over? No, he's just going to go back towards bottom. But maybe he'd want to put some pressure on. But yeah, this, again, is all 3 lanes just CSing so well. Cry's doing an okay job. He's 21-0. I think he's holding up, at least for himself. But 1 kill, strictly farming. Other than that, it's a 2K net worth lead for Vici.
Already 5 minutes into the game. Spirit Breaker hasn't really done much in this top lane. He's been trying to move around.
Onslaught, trample, easy kill there for Neo. The Spirit Breaker, he took Bash level 1 and then just couldn't do anything with it. Like he wasn't able to play aggressively with that Bash.
A bit difficult. He gets close. He gets slowed down by Phantom Assassin, Dual Breath, Liquid Fire on level 2. He doesn't provide you with much damage. Also, this Nature's Prophet has been shut down. Cold Bird having a really rough time. Lowest net worth core at the moment. Yang almost has more net worth than him.
Yang really holding on to those off-lane roots, right? He's able to outfarm the off-laner. So level 6 for Setsugu. Cry. Whoa, trample on him. Fairy Fire. He'll survive.
3 heroes from Outsiders from China lurking around the mid lane, but FY is also here.
Yeah, Battery Assault charge in. That lands on FY under the tower. He should end up dead. He'll get bashed up, killed off. 4 heroes, though, pulled to this. Is it going to be worth it? Maybe if they get Setsu, that feels somewhat worth. But now Yang coming around. He picks up an Arcane Rune, and Setsu's still not going to die. Dual Breath. Not enough.
Dragonite a bit too tanky, even with the 4 heroes. These are also under-leveled heroes. Disruptor level 3, and this was Nature's Prophet level 3, also TPing in, something that usually we don't see.
Yeah, that kind of puts them in a interesting spot in net worth and leaving it open for Erika, who is top of the net worth by a mile. It is not going well when you think about this Phantom Assassin.
Cold Bird shows up top, immediately dies. Rotation from FY. Erika secures another kill.
So yeah, so they get the kill on the Nature's Prophet. They take out 1 more, and it's a 3K lead for Vici. With Chosen One being pushed back. CXK, not sure he exactly wants to be here. He does have some help from the Disruptor. But they're not going to be able to get Yang either. This dead Yang strat's just not activated.
You love the dead Yang meme.
I'm a huge... That video is amazing. Where they throw him off the balcony.
Yeah.
And it just cuts for a split second. You clearly see that it's a crash test dummy. FY getting a kill with the help of the Dragon's Breath from Setsu. That allows him to get the last hits with the Battery Assault, and CXK gives up on that charge.
Spirit Breaker really struggling to get any kind of farm, anything done. 2 Observer Wards have been placed from Vici Gaming. 1 behind Tier 1 tower on the mid lane, and also 1 scouting out the triangle so they can start to play even more aggressive. 4K gold lead, 7.5, 8 minutes into the game. Interesting build from Neo. We don't see it as often. Primal Beast with the drums. I guess he wants to put slightly more pressure earlier and make him more tanky just so that he does not die from Ursa. It also gives him like a bit more chase potential, and also if he needs to run away. And this ward that I was just talking about is scouting out Cry, FY level 4 on Clockwork.
Yeah, they need
another hero, yes.
Charge in CXK here with a bash that hits on a Setsu, but he's got 3 of the Dragon's Blood, so killing him.
Stop trying to kill Dragonite, please. You don't have damage.
It's not happening. Dual Breath. Meanwhile, FY, he's trying to 1v1 the Ursa, and he's winning. What?
I didn't think he has enough to actually kill him there.
Wait, what? That shouldn't happen.
is under attack.
All right.
Level 6 Ursa, so 3 points in Fury. Maybe, because I was checking out the mid lane, if Overpower was on cooldown, so he did not have that attack speed, didn't have extra damage coming up from the Fury swipes. But yeah, a bit of a different one. Maybe if he ran into creep camp just to share some of the damage.
Maybe.
Yeah, a lot of maybes.
Yeah, and he's retired, so...
For now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the rumor is that he's going to come back as well.
I hope so.
Him and
I
Ame.
miss maybe.
Pulverize. That'll kill off this Disruptor. They've got the charge coming through on an Anu, but he's level 8. And these heroes on the side of Outsiders from China are still under level.
Spirit Breaker and Nature's Prophet are the same level combined as Neo at the moment. So they are going to have very difficult time trying to kill him.
Very difficult time.
Unless he lands like 4 bashes in a row. I don't think it would be even enough. They need Nature's Prophet to be level 6 to have that extra damage.
The odds of that happening, 17, very little. 4 bashes in a row like that. Oh, no, FY. You can't do it to him again. All right, it's not a 1v1 this time. They do have some help from Erica. They're going to throw another Stifling Dagger. They've got the Rocket Flare. They have the Vision. They get a crit. And FY with another kill and a cry. Disruptor also comes over, glimpses him under the tower. That might do it.
Should be enough.
Oh, yeah. He's going to die, but so will the Disruptor. And Chosen One comes over. Not sure you want to play with this Phantom Assassin. This is not a fun time here in the triangle.
Where
it's
are
not
the
all
crits
fun and
at?
games. Looking for crits. Finding one, maybe? No. Was there a crit that entire time? I don't think so.
I don't think there was. He attacked him like 7 or 8 times. Setsu was also nearby, ready to use Dragon Tail. And now with that first dragon form, this cosmetic on Dragonite really confuses me. Like, it's gone now, so we can't see it. But it looks like level 3 ulti instead of level 1.
Yang?
Cry might get a kill here. Good
Macro
hook shot.
Fire, good hook shot. Yang! Oh, the cogs! FY does it to him again! Oh, God, Cry.
That's the only thing he can do right now, Cry. This is looking really rough. He was so close to getting those kills. He needs those levels. And now Coldbird will die one more time. Coldbird, I mean, I thought that he died way more times than this. He's sitting at only 3 deaths, only.
3 deaths, 11.5 minutes, 3 of 12.
3 deaths too many.
Yeah, and he's about to be passed by Yang in the net worth. It's coming. You can sense it. Just see what he can get with like dual breath.
TP, yeah, that's the lane.
There you
TP
go.
stop. Neo should go back, so Yang gets the lane for himself.
Oh, FY. They're mad. They're very upset that this FY Clockwork's getting a lot of kills. And the last hit will go to Chosen One.
That's something. They're going to lose the mid tower, it seems like. Erica playing very active early on. Deciding to join.
Yeah.
This is Phantom Assassin we were talking about. This is not some carry Nature's Prophet that likes to get involved early on. Chosen One.
Onslaught lands with the Ice Path. Pulverized. They'll get a kill on the Chosen One. Wrath of Nature didn't really deter that. Meanwhile, I don't know if you saw the Dota Plus show up on your screen, but it's at 93 to 7%. So, a lot of favoring from Gaben in terms of Vici.
Gaben usually has a very good read on how things are going to go.
Usually.
Erica, Blurred, wants to find another kill.
Oh god, the right clicks. The glimpse is the free out with Setsu there. FY, stop bullying this bear. Onslaught in you. He's going to trample on top of Cry, who will eventually die. And it will be another kill here for this Primal Beast.
Looking very rough very early on. Like, Outsiders from China, they do... Every single game we casted them, they lost the laning stage very hard. So in terms of the comeback, they're going to have a difficult time. Like, in terms of damage also, Disruptor just hit level 6. They smoke, so should try to get something done. CXK also has ulti available. And Erica, he sensed something was wrong by sense they do have an observer ward on the high ground inside the triangle, which did not get dewarded. There is a sentry there. So he goes back.
And that sentry's been there for a while. Static Storm. I don't know if this is going to be enough. They look to get the kill on Erica. CXK is going to need a bunch of bashes. Wrath of Nature finally does it. But they are going to lose the Ursa again to Neo.
Erica way too aggressive. He sees one hero, it's a disruptor. You know that he has ulti available. Jumps in on top of him immediately.
I mean, bloodlust.
Yeah. If there was no Nature's Prophet ulti, he would have not died there. But yeah. Coldbird still needs a lot of farm. Currently only sitting at 4.2k. Has point booster.
To be fair, he is now past the Ursa. Whether or not that's a good thing is up in the air, but he's not the lowest farm core
He probably
anymore.
stole some of his CS with Wrath of Nature. That's why Ursa is below. And not
Macropyre.
again. Great
Path and a
Macropyre
kill.
Ice Path.
Yeah. Setsu dominating. By the way, Niu is 6-0-2. So he's going into the BKB. He's got those drums. Doesn't look like he's going to be upgrading the drums into the Boots of Bearing, though.
It's just a cheap early item that gives him good stats. Gives him more chase potential, as we
Right
said.
clicks,
One more
chosen
hit
one.
is needed.
You don't want to leave. Charge comes in. Can they kill him? He's got an onslaught in a second. Glimpse and rooted. So they'll get the kill. They'll take away the 6-time spree. It does cost them 4 here.
Oh, no. Just dies to breathe fire.
Oh. Well, it was good.
It looked good for a moment. I was about to say, you know, this could be start of something good, but unfortunately stays there for way too long. Setsu with the Blink Dagger manages to close the gap. The BKB, like 2 BKB timings on side of Vici Gaming are going to be very difficult to deal with. They don't have abilities that go through magic immunity other than Nether Strike. Sure, some right clicks from Ursa, but he's going to have a rough time sitting in the front line, trying to deal damage. And I believe this is Vanguard Ursa. First time seeing this. This is Vanguard. I don't know if we can call it Rush because it's 16 minutes into the game, but it's a first item.
Disruptor's going to die to FY. Well, I mean, you used to see it, right, when they used to go Phase Boots Abyssal?
That was a long time ago. And Neo will get another one. Neo has been sitting in this bottom lane pretty much throughout the whole game. Whoever shows up, he solo kills him.
By the way, this sentry that was over on this cliff still isn't dewarded that obs. And this other sentry does see this sentry, but they're not getting rid of it.
Too busy getting kills.
Ice Path, Macropyre, Coldbird, no chance of TPing out.
Cries in.
Yeah, he's in, and he'll get a kill on a Yang. So finally, it took this long, 17 minutes for the dead Yang strat. Back into the Static Storm. They've got the kinetic field. They'll have a charge coming in on Erica.
Needs a blink.
Erica blinks away. FY's here, and now, with the cogs around on this Disruptor, well, he's just going to try and do that damage. Tumbler's toy to stick with him. They go to the ult. Oh, it gets the kill on Erica while FY takes out this Disruptor, but Cry will get the trade.
These are really good trades for Vici Gaming. Sure. Oh, where did Ember die?
Oh,
he died to Neo. Solo killed again. Yeah, if he didn't die there, like the trade really benefits Outsiders from China because they got a kill on Erica, and they also managed to kill Clockwork. And this time around, Cry did not die, so he's getting some farm. Now going into Blade Mail. All right. They're doing something differently. We have Ember Spirit with the Blade Mail. And seems like Nature's Prophet, I mean, he had one queued up at one point. It was Aghanim Scepter plus Blade Mail.
So triple Blade Mail was the plan?
There's a bunch of damage that is on the ground. Like, you're playing against Clockwork, you run into Macropyre, Trample, Phantom Assassin with the right clicks.
Uh-oh, Cry tries to TP. Pulverize into the Macropyre. That must hurt. And eventually he'll die. Oh, FY's gonna do it to him again. That's just not fair. Anytime that Cry's dying, FY's around.
FY finished off his Meteor Hammer. Meteor Hammer. What a build.
What gameplay with this Meteor Hammer? I can't wait.
Trap him inside the cogs. And you see, Chosen One with that Blade Mail. Cheap item, cheap damage, cheap components. And not a bad pickup here, I would say.
Cogs around CXK, Meteor Hammer to follow it up. They got the kill into the Disruptor. Now they're going to work on this Spirit Breaker. Hook shot with the Tumbler's toy. He's just sticking onto him and gets the kill with the Rocket Flare.
FY had to click like 16 different buttons to be able to get that kill. But Tumbler's toy coming in handy, because you do not want to attack Clockwork inside the Cogs. This is the second time where he bounces off after they kill the Cog, so he is able to close the gap.
Setsu pushing him mid. I want to say that FY, if we see him smile, yeah. I feel like he would be having a good time, but this is the face that FY always makes. He's super stoic and serious in every game, even when there's fireworks around.
I think we might see some smiles this time around. Also going into Yule Scepter, great against Spirit Breaker, great against Ursa.
Charge, Static
Catch
Storm.
too.
Setsu's very tanky. He's got the BKB. They're still trying to get the kill into FY. Ice Path is down. They'll take out the Clockwork. Now, Spirit Breaker next on the menu here for the side of Vici. They get the takeout on CXK. And they'll follow that up with a Disruptor. Ooh. Nope. Setsu with the blink. Last hit.
Setsu didn't die a single time this game. We talked about them having very limited amount of damage. They tried a couple of times on the mid lane to bring him down. Didn't happen, and now he's going into Hex after finishing off his BKB. This should be a tower. Cry is pinging it out.
Oh, Primal Beast did go Boots of Bearing. All right, so he did upgrade it. I figured with the phase boots, he wouldn't get another pair of boots.
He ran out of charges on drums, that's why.
Get that upgrade. No more charges on Boots of Bearing with the change. Pulverize. Ice Path doesn't land on a Cry. They get the kill on a Chosen One. Now he walks back into it. They've got the trample on top of these heroes. They get the kill on the Yang. Meteor Hammer down onto this Nature's Prophet. Cold Bird. He's going to be run down by FY. He's got another kill. CXK looking like he might be next with a charge. BKB's been popped by New, and they'll trample on top of Cry as they finish off 4.
Now Disruptor in trouble. Setsu, another blink available in 5 seconds.
Oh.
They don't even need it. They caught a glimpse of him.
And the right-click damage. Onslaught, full team wipe there for Vici. And the Meteor Hammer on the tower.
Considering how their games went so far in the DPC, I would not be surprised if they lose another fight and call it. We've seen it time and time again where they don't necessarily lose towers, like lose these tier 3 towers, lose barracks, and then they call it. They feel like, you know, they are down way too much. They cannot recover. So they type GG in all chat.
Yeah, that's what they usually go for. I'm looking at Yang's cardigan, or sweater that he's got on. There's like a dog on it, an elephant. You know, elephant's there to represent the old elephant squad. Did not ever show up well, except for that one time in the Dota Pit event. Erica, by the way, BKB, Deso next. After the start he had, I was a little surprised that he's not top of the net worth right now, but he's had a couple of deaths.
New has had way too good of a game. He's been free farming bottom lane. Someone shows up, gets killed immediately. Level 17 on Primal Beast.
FY. Thunder Strike, another strike, and a kill after the hook shot. So they'll take him out. New's going to come from around the back. They've got the Stifling Dagger. It's through on a Cry. Static Storm is down to try and help him survive. But the right clicks are in. They'll take the Disruptor, and the next one there will fall is Cry. They get the kill in a Yang, but again, when they win these fights, it's just the dead Yang strat.
Let's see if they decide to go maybe inside the Roche Pit. But if they want to wait for Deso, that's also fine. They caught him with the Dragon Tail. Still 2 charges available.
Chosen One on the high ground. Ooh, TP's out.
Chosen One. Tips Setsu.
Even, yeah, tipping. Okay.
I don't think that was tip-worthy, where he uses Remnant and TP's out. If they had Vision, he's definitely dead there. One thing to notice is if you have like more than 2-3 earn of shadow charges, either you are playing bad, you don't know how to use item, or the game's going so well for you that you're just getting way too many charges. So right now, FY sitting at 7.
Kill there on the Disruptor. This is the power of Phantom Assassin, where the crits will do it all, and they get CXK, with the rest of the team converging over onto the top location. Ags picked up for Setsu, too.
Where's he getting the gold from?
Heroes.
They're not farming creeps, they're farming heroes. So now with that Ags upgrade, flying movement, level 18 Dragonite, 24 minutes into the game. Same goes for Primal Beast.
Oh.
Same goes for Phantom Assassin.
Chosen One. He wanted the double damage, but instead he's going to eat all the damage, and New's going to get the kill with the Pulverize. Hook shot, Meteor Hammer combo. It works. 40-13. It's very one-sided affair at the moment. Onslaught, ooh, trying to catch up. Has Pulverize, but does not stay with Cry. Kaya Sanj for Primal Beast.
Be more tanky. Yashikaya.
Ooh, Yashikai, sorry.
Now this is the item that is almost never bought in Kaya Sanj.
Yeah. Why isn't a Yashikaya ball instead of Kaya Sanj?
Kaya Sanj is much better. He's just trolling. He's having too good of a time.
Oh, okay.
Wants to have extra movement speed. Runs away from Ursa. Phase boots, boots of bearing.
Erica's courier dies too. Yeah, all right. That's the third courier because FY's died a second ago with Yule's on it. Meteor Hammer will fall on Cold Bird. They'll buy back on CXK. They're still trying to TP out, but there's the hook shot. Now the Pulverize. Try a bunch of times to TP out. It's just not going to work. Static Storm placed down to the Phantom Assassin as well as the Dragonite, but they are so tanky. They'll try to get the kill to Cry and finish him off. Erica has an Aegis to use if needed, but instead they'll still take out this Disruptor.
They got a kill. They killed Yang, but the rest of the team way too tanky to be able to kill them. Chosen One needs to be careful here. One crit, like one stun, and he's back.
Oh,
right into FY. He was waiting on that Remnant.
Erica won't even lose the Aegis.
Does not want to risk it. This is the longest
charge, maybe. Stifling Dagger, charge lands, miss, and there it is. Gets the Aegis. Pulverize into a Meteor Hammer again with an Ice Path, and another kill there. That was the buyback used by the Spirit Breaker to get that kill.
Worth it. If you did not have Aegis.
Real
this is the longest game they had so far. Outside of some China, most of their games so far in the DPC have been 18 to 21, 22 minutes. This time around, 26 minutes, still standing. Relatively strong. One fight away from calling GG.
It always feels like that, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yo, just gonna buy a
All
third pair of boots. Phase boots, boots of bearing, boots of travel. What's after that?
Tranquils, I don't know.
Tranquil boots.
He does have 4 legs, so...
That is true. He does have to get a boot on every single one of them. That's like the question with Leshrac. If Leshrac put pants on, how would he wear it? Chosen One, he dies, buys back, comes back into the fight with the Remnant, now goes over to the side. Setsu's here, and, well, another Remnant away. All that to pop the blade now.
Oh no, he got caught again.
Yeah, Searing Chain's on a Setsu, but I don't know if it's going to matter. New's Courier ends up getting killed because while this is all going on, the Nature's Prophet is just on a Courier hunt. They'll finally call GG, and Vici will take game number 1 over Outsiders from China.
Took them longest so far. 27 minutes, but Vici Gaming, yeah, complete domination from...